Tap in. The Fix LA. Come get your fix of the culture.
Yo, what's up, everybody? For the latest news in hip-hop, entertainment, and sports, this is The Fix LA, and I'm your host, DJ Mees.
DJ Mees, let's go.
And these are my co-hosts.
Deja Vu.
I'm Tommy G.
Okay.
No, I'm TGJ Dot. But why we gotta be your co? We're not gonna go through this. We're not your co-host. This is not your show. This is our show.
So how should I bring y'all out? My host or
How we go?
Oh, the co-host.
The co-host, not his co-host.
Fix, and these are the co-hosts. Myself.
So I think I should just be like, welcome to the Fix LA, and these my homies.
How about
right
this?
here.
How about welcome to the Fix LA? I'm your girl Deja Vu, and these are my co-hosts, DJ Mees and TDJ Dot.
What?
TDJ Dot. Did she say TDJ?
TDJ Dot.
TGJ Dot.
Oh my
do. That's how it should go.
Oh
Hey,
Y'all my co-host. No?
No, man, look, you gotta fix my name first of all. We gonna ask the people out there when y'all get a chance, how should DJ Mees? I think, you know what, Mees? I think
It's a poll.
Yeah, put a poll out there. Let's put a poll out there.
What y'all think? Is it my show and they my co-host? Is it me show and we his co-host? Or is it
they gonna
TGJ Dot show?
be like, y'all figure it out. It's y'all motherfucking show. Shit. Why be?
They're
y'all
definitely gonna say it's my show.
It's our show.
We'll
I'm just
see.
fucking with y'all anyway.
The point is, follow us at the Fix LA. You know what it is. Go comment. Let us know who you think, whose show it is, or who should be the co-host, or who should be the host, or who should be the homies. However y'all feel like we should bring it in, go ahead, comment us at the Fix LA. You know what it is, man. So
Other than
happy
that,
Friday, man.
Yeah, it's
It
Friday.
is.
It is Friday.
Freaky Friday.
It's the
Shout
end
out
of
to
the
Chris
week.
Brown.
We got college football tomorrow. Shit, I
Saturday.
always get excited on Fridays, man.
Man.
How y'all week been?
Week been good. You know.
Oh, we did take a week off.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sure did.
Niggas went to Vegas and shit.
I did, Shout out to
Yeah.
UNLV. Had to go support my cousin out there.
Hey, that's what's up. Did they win this weekend?
They didn't.
They lost.
It was a homecoming game,
Yeah.
yes. Boise State.
That's a dry run.
But it's okay, It
Yeah.
was still a good family trip.
Right.
We got a lot to cover.
Yeah, we do.
Well, let's start off with weekly news, man. So the BET Hip Hop Awards
Yes.
was
Yes.
this week.
I didn't
Should've
see that
been
shit.
there.
Tuesday. I didn't get the chance to. I actually seen I seen some good clips.
Some highlights,
We
yeah.
should've
Some
been
dope
there.
highlights of it. We should have been there. We were scheduled to be there, but business.
I
had
think
us
the
out here
baby
in LA.
won.
So,
What the
New-
baby win?
yeah, the
No.
baby won
Best
best
new
new
artist?
artist.
That's I don't know.
Well deserved.
He wouldn't. I thought. Be honest. I think Meg should have got it because she's been the hottest.
She had a bigger buzz.
But I know Baby been putting out that work.
The baby.
Though. He been putting out that work. So maybe
The numbers, I don't know.
and then Meg got that deal with Rock Nation. So
Yeah.
it
She
could
did-
have went. It could have
Yeah,
went.
shout
She
out to
won
Roc
something,
Nation.
though. She did win best mixtape. I
Yeah,
believe.
she won the best mixtape.
She did.
Yes.
That was
Fever.
well deserved.
Yes.
But I still think that best new artist could have went either way. It could have been a coin toss. He won. He deserved it. So I'm with
what
that.
other awards
He
we
did.
got?
So I Am Hip Hop icon was Little
Kim,
Yeah.
the
Shout out
Queen
to
Bee.
Lil' Kim, Queen B.
Yes,
You know what I
yes,
mean?
well deserved.
Brooklyn's on. You know
Stand
what I mean?
up.
I don't know. That performance was just.
It was.
She hit us with the signature.
You know what I mean?
She hit us with the signature.
She hit that move, huh?
She hit us
you
with
with the
it. She
spider.
had to.
With the dodge effect. We also had Rhythm and Flow.
Oh yeah, we just got into that.
New Netflix series that just was released
Netflix
this
is
week.
killing.
Was pretty dope.
Right.
So shout out to that, man. That was we just watched it, this morning.
Mm-hmm.
We was going over it, and that's a dope show, man. Shout out to first of all, R.I.P. Nip. You know what I mean? Seeing him in Rhythm and Flow kind of hit me like, damn, he gone, but it don't even feel like he gone after
Got me
watching
emotional
that.
this
You
morning.
know what I mean? So, but shout out to Tip.
Chance.
Who's on the panel?
It's Chance, Snoop Dogg, Tip, Cardi B.
Right. That's a
Yes.
crazy panel right there.
Yeah.
Yes,
They
it
blend
is.
so well though.
And they
OGs.
all if you really want to say it, they like all four corners because Cardi's from New York, Chance from Chicago,
Right.
Tip from the South, Snoop from the West. So you getting, but they in LA. They looking for that. It seems like they looking for that
And they-
next LA.
And they generations, like Snoop is OG,
Mm,
and you
mhm.
got T.I., and then you got Chance and Cardi, from the new school. So I think that makes the panel dope as well.
I really like Snoop being on there because he grew up off that 80s hip hop.
Yes.
So that's I like that. I like that right
bridging
there.
the
And I think
gap.
they split it. The auditions they split it in between L.A., Chicago, Atlanta, and New York.
Oh, that's what it was.
All across
Okay.
the board.
Okay.
So L.A. was the first
spot.
episode.
Okay.
And then,
Yeah.
I
We
don't
got
know what's
some
gonna be next, but
Folks from Inglewood.
yeah, I'm interested to see who's gonna have the best. You know, to be honest, now that we on that, I think they didn't represent LA too well. I feel like LA got a lot of talent. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
a lot of talent that's
hey,
unspoken for.
but
and out there.
that's mostly on the artist. Artists got to put themselves out there if you
Yeah,
really,
definitely.
you know what I'm saying. You
Yeah,
gotta,
definitely.
because there was some guys on there. You was thinking like, I was saying myself like, damn, I could have made it to that far.
Right.
It might be more
You know what I'm saying?
seasons.
So
Right.
it could be more into it though. You never know. But
Yeah.
I agree with what you were saying though, because it was like, yeah, we do got a lot to offer. But I think the people that they did pick from LA,
Were
a
pretty
lot
good.
of them, they were pretty
Yeah,
good.
they're pretty good.
Definitely.
They was money
Definitely.
with the people that they
Yeah.
did pick though.
Definitely.
Shout
You know what I'm
out to
saying?
Rhythm and Flow. I think it's gonna be a dope.
And we should follow that.
Series.
Keep on. We should
Yeah,
stay.
we'll follow up on
keep
that.
following up
We
on that
will.
every week, huh? To
Yeah,
see
we'll
what's
follow
going
up
on
every
with
week,
that.
and then we'll put some
Who's
polls up
making it?
on our page at Thefixla LA
Hell
on
yeah.
Instagram. So make sure you follow us. And there's a couple other things. 6ix9ine, he got a record deal for $10 million. You know, while being in jail. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
And when I first saw it, I couldn't really believe it. But you know, maybe it's a scheme, maybe it's not. Who knows? But it sounds crazy to me.
If
You know
it's
what I mean?
true, it's I don't know, Daisy. What you think first of all? What do you think on this?
In other news,
All right.
No.
All right, let's move on,
because as a business perspective, you like because if you don't give a damn about the culture, you're gonna make this type of move, and I guarantee you the people that offer, if this is true, who offer this deal don't look like us.
Right.
You know
Not
what I'm
at all.
saying? So that's what I gotta say on it. You know, it's all about this deal is all about exposing the code. This movement is
do anything
always
for
been
clout.
that's been the agenda. Whoever's been around, and somebody made me open my eyes too. I think this is that whole little 6ix9ine, his whole little upcoming. It's like you, objectively speaking, this dude could have been working for the police the whole time.
Yeah. Who knows?
You know, you
We
never
don't
know. So who wants to really put their hands or try to murder a fucking informant? You know.
Right.
In
So-
other news, in brighter
Absolutely.
news,
But
Let's
Tyler
move on
Perry
like this.
Studios.
yes, I would love to get into this. Shout out to Tyler Perry.
Yes.
Opening his studios. That is like the most amazing studio I've ever seen. I think
Right.
they said it beat out Disney, all the other studios. I think it's like
Warner, Sony,
yeah,
all
it's
those
beat out
lots.
all of those. Each set is like named after an amazing like actor and actress from, you know,
Right.
Spike Lee, Denzel Washington,
Yeah.
Halle Berry, Diane Carroll, who just passed away. Rest in peace to her.
R.I.P.
It's just he has a White House. Like every show that he has, the set that they're shooting is there. The White House, that show, the Oval.
Okay.
They're shooting
yeah,
at
there
the
is-
White House that's
Yeah.
on the
There's
studio.
a
Yeah.
White House set on the
Yes,
lot.
it's a whole
Yeah,
White
that's
House.
crazy.
It's a complete mock of the White House. Like
That's
that
nice.
shit is amazing.
That's nice.
So-
He can do his own little versions of you know.
Of
it's-
everything.
and
It's
it-
all in house. It's
Mhm.
all in house. So it's like I think they said in 2014 or 2015 he bought like a military base.
Right.
So they've been building this studio all these years, and now this is what it is. And I think that shit is fucking amazing for us, for the culture, that is phenomenal.
It's a beautiful. But let me
First
say
to
this,
do
and
it.
I know I'm not the nigga to be saying this. That's qualified to be saying some shit like this. But this is huge for Atlanta because Hollywood has been in the battle. I mean, when you talk about economic wise, because a lot of people are moving their studios to Atlanta. People are filming movies in Atlanta because Atlanta has become that spot. If you know
And
anything about
cost-wise.
films, because the taxes that you have to pay in California just to film movies. So as black people or just people of color, and I do know Tyler Perry do business with a lot of different, you know, diverse.
But isn't he from there?
Right.
I think he's from Atlanta. I
Yeah,
don't
he's
know,
from
not
there.
sure where he's from, but that's
Well, he came
huge. You
back
got a
to home.
studio. He can connect with other creatives with his studio. Like he ended the beef with whatever he clarified with Spike Lee. Now you got Tyler Perry studio and Spike Lee creatives. He take his creator to that studio. Now everybody's coming together. It's huge. And Tyler Perry said it before. Hollywood did not. I don't think they wanted him there. They did not want him in Hollywood.
And look at him now.
Now look at him. So this is huge. This is a huge move. And again, I'm not sure. I'm not a nigga that's qualified to say this, but with the naked eye, with what I know in life and business, this is huge. This is a huge move. Right. So salute to him. And
definitely.
I think he opened it up on the same night as the Hip Hop Awards.
Yeah, he had the gala and the tours to see the studio. Yeah, it was just awesome. And
speaking of the BET Hip Hop Awards, also, JT was free.
Yes,
she's free now.
Not
right now,
for the awards, but I think 2 days ago.
Yeah, she just got free.
She just got free, and she did drop a single.
Is she on parole? I mean, like, I know how it works, but I don't know her
limitations,
her details of her situation. But she's free now, and salute to her.
And Young Miami and her baby on the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Shout out to
yeah,
City
yeah.
Girls doing their thing.
And I like, and we mentioned it before, how she's been holding it down for the City Girls.
Yeah, that's awesome. The City Girls, and it's like, shout out to them just for our women in hip hop. You never saw a single or any video that Young Miami did that said Young Miami.
Facts.
It said the City Girl. She held it down for JT the whole time she been gone, because apparently she's been locked up ever since they like hit mainstream.
They started their own movement.
So I think that's dope of Young Miami to continue to hold it down for her and rep, and it was never like featuring Young Miami. It was always City Girls.
Hey, Mees, is that QC product?
That's awesome.
That's QC, huh?
QC.
And that's how.
So
hey, man.
Quality
Uncle K
control.
and Q. Shout out to them, man.
Yeah.
QC got they got a hell of a lineup, man. You know what I mean? So and City Girls is a property of QC.
QC.
You know?
And just how they had that whole little one up for the City Girls.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
started that whole movement. Got Lil Duval involved and shit.
Right.
City Boys versus Hot Boys and Hot Girls.
And Meg too. Meg with the Hot Girls.
Hot Girls.
Yeah,
yeah.
Hey,
Definitely.
salute to them. They made the summer fun, and that's what it is for me with hip hop.
Right.
You want to make the summer fun with hip hop, bro. You want to, when the summertime come around, and that's why I love Will Smith. He's all time my top 3 in hip hop. The summertime anthem. Right. You know it's summertime when you hear that jam cut on in mid-May. It start warming up.
It's that season.
Now you got hashtag like Hot Girl Summer
versus Hot Boys.
You know what I'm saying? Oh man,
we still got to get the numbers on who won.
It's lit, bro.
Yeah,
we still got to get the numbers on who won, Hot Boys or the Hot Girls.
Hot Boys.
We gotta find out. Lil Duval.
Hot Girls won.
Tally that up.
Hot Girls won that for sure.
Probably so.
Meg killed it this year. I mean, the baby gave it a run, but Meg and them City Girls killed it. I'm sorry.
Man, speaking of the baby, he did 146,000 units.
Oh yeah, salute.
Shout out. Album out.
Album out. Kirk out. So shout out to him, man.
I like that he brought his mom on stage.
Yeah, that was big.
The baby.
He brought his whole family up there.
They getting bread for their features and appearances, man. Yeah. I like seeing that. I like seeing that. Salute to the baby. I like seeing that. And is that QC? I don't know, man.
The baby.
He's independent, but he's partnered with Interscope or something like that.
Yeah, he's part of Interscope, and he got
that independent shit is taking off now.
And all that stuff.
Yeah. That dude got personality.
He do. He got, and his videos is crazy. He got a hell of a creative team behind him.
Yeah,
definitely.
Whoever's directing his videos and stuff.
Speaking of personality, did anybody notice the complete 360 in Boot Gang?
Oh yeah.
I seen that video.
Their personality is like.
I saw it, but I didn't go into the video.
Yeah, I said, I don't know who this is, but I definitely love it. He doesn't talk the same. His voice isn't the same. I mean, clearly he still has the tattoos, but his whole persona, he turned it around. I guess he, had a wake up call, and he's saying, he was in a dark place when he was doing the videos, and some of them he was doing, for all getting the wrong attention. So now he's, he doesn't want to be called Boot Gang. He wants to go by his name, John Gabbana.
Yeah, John.
So we'll see what that turns into. He might be on getting acting roles or some shit next.
Listen, I didn't fuck with Boot Gang after. Well, I did. I followed him. I don't follow him now. I followed him before because when I saw he was into the music, I said, okay, now he's going to do something different instead of this. But Hey man, you gotta change sometime. You can't keep doing the same old bullshit.
But it's not even about just changing. The shit that he was doing was bullshit.
Yeah,
that was nothing positive for anybody.
And the police is not playing with your ass, man.
It wasn't
like they not
positive.
playing, and niggas on the street ain't playing with you, man.
That shit wasn't funny to
Some
me.
of these niggas you was crossing, like the tattoo nigga, like some of these niggas out here is real niggas that changed their life, and you cross them, they liable
for
to
likes.
jump back into that. Exactly.
I wasn't a fan. I can give him a chance now that he's on some other shit. But before, no, I definitely wasn't a fan. But we'll see what he about.
I was.
Shout out to him for using
Shout out
this platform
John Gabbana.
to show people that he can, you could always change.
Absolutely.
And even when the dark side come and haunt you, you can always change.
Change. It's never too late. As long as you here, it's never too late.
Absolutely.
So let's get into a couple of celebrity birthdays.
Yeah,
it is October.
A little positive, a little fun.
Let's do it.
Although Drake has coined October as his month.
Right.
Is he born in October?
Yeah.
He is? Okay.
I don't remember the day. I think but he's definitely in
I'm
October.
a Drake. I'm a huge Drake fan.
Yeah,
so
we have
it's my guy
Jarrell
birthday.
Jerome. I know we spoke on him a few episodes ago.
Jarrell Jerome?
Yes, the actor from When They See Us.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he had a birthday. Yes, yes, he had a birthday as well. Maya,
Mm-hmm.
bomb ass Maya. I think she had a
That
birthday
is my
like
wife.
2 days ago,
Maya,
2
holla
days or a
at
day
me.
ago. Yeah, shout out to Maya. We got Bruno Mars.
Bruno, that boy,
The GOAT.
he look young as hell, man.
Yeah,
Sure do.
Bruno Mars.
Maya still look young too.
Yeah, she
looks
turned 40.
relatively- Yeah.
She turned 40.
She like she about 28.
Right.
I'm gonna keep it real.
Wait a
She
minute,
like she about
another one
28.
though. Toni Braxton just had a birthday,
Oh, yeah.
and she looks.
She like she's in her 30s, early 40s, maybe.
Amazing.
I don't
Maybe.
even say 40. She looked good as fuck. Maybe 30. I can give her 33.
What's up with her and Birdman? They still.
They did date, huh?
They were engaged.
they was
They got
engaged.
married.
Oh, they was.
No, they were engaged. She had a rock that was like out of this world. I don't think they together no more though.
I think Birdman's supposed to be sending me invite, but get it. I'm just fucking around.
Sending you an invite?
Yeah,
Oh well,
I'll show
I
up.
gotta be there too for the love, like, and relationships.
I'll partner up
Boo
with
is
Bird
gonna
Gang.
be.
Brr.
I'm at all the weddings. I'm at all the weddings, all the celebrity weddings.
We got next. We got a couple celebrity mentions that we want to get into.
I did want to tap into one celebrity mention. Will Smith, Gemini,
Oh,
The
yes.
movie.
the movie
Gemini
Gemini
Man.
Gemini
Gemini
Man.
Man.
Gemini Man.
Comes out today.
It was
I loved it. I saw it last night. Me and Nabooski,
I
we
still
did.
got to see it. I saw a nice little trailer, but I haven't seen it.
I think it was awesome.
I thought it was too.
I'm a big fan of Will Smith. I am the hugest fan of Will Smith. There were certain scenes, like the action scenes when things were going on, and it was very video game.
It was
ish.
That's the only thing that
I saw certain parts that was like obviously like stunts, but they weren't stunts that a stunt double could do. It was like effects, but it looked video game. And I just feel like in 2019 and 2020, I thought maybe we would be
off that.
it would be advanced by now. I don't know. I'm not.
Well, it's
I don't
Y'all
know.
rated on a,
I
from a 1 to 10?
still would give it a
What was y'all
good
rated?
9.
I'll give it an 8.
I
I'll give it an 8.
I
Okay.
loved it. It was action. The young Will was like, how the fuck did they do that? But even that looked a little like that wasn't how he looked in Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
So I don't know. They tweaked
They
him, of
tweaked him.
course.
He looked hella slim.
Yeah,
I know he looks-
his bone, like, so I think maybe he even had to shoot. I don't know, because even his bone structure was slim. Like, what the fuck?
Maybe he had to lose some weight, like 50
To
did
shoot
in that
different.
that one
Maybe
movie.
he had to shoot it at a different. Yeah, if so, that was dedication. That shit was awesome. It made for a great movie, and I hope it does well. We got to cover what that does come Monday.
Right.
So I really want to know, and I hope it does fucking awesome.
I want to spend a little bit more time on it. Did you have another celebrity? Anybody else have a celebrity mention or
Celebrity
anything?
mention? No, I mean,
Because I just wanted to give Will Smith some flowers.
Please,
oh, yeah,
while
give-
he's
yeah,
here.
Hey,
while he's
man.
here, please.
Please.
Give it to him.
This dude has been doing it for a long time the right way through hip hop. And hip hop, it sucks because he's been repping hip hop, representing hip hop
For a
since
long
he's
time.
been in the game.
Right.
And I just want to give him his flowers because he got some cuts. If you talking about music, he got some cuts out there that's classic, that's gonna live forever.
Right.
Movies, if you're talking about his acting career, he has cuts out there that's gonna live forever.
Definitely.
He got quotes that can live. Hell, the title of some of his movies will live forever. Independence Day, Bad Boys. You know
That's
what I'm
so
saying?
funny. When I was at the
Pursuit of happiness.
when I was at the UNLV game, they had somebody during halftime, and they said name as many Will Smith movies in a minute as you can. And maybe because he was a college student, he was a little young, so he kind of. But I was up there like, wait, say this one. Like if I was down there, I think I would have listed so many movies.
And and another thing about his music, he didn't use cuss words.
No, we talked about that. Yeah,
he didn't use.
A lot of people use them for fillers. I admitted that I do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he didn't need to. He got the same message across, or whatever his message was, without the fucks and bitches and dams and motherfucker and all.
Inspirational.
I love a motherfucker.
Yeah.
That shit just flows. It make for a good verse when you could throw a motherfucker in there.
So he doesn't. And
shout out to Bernie for the motherfucker.
Summertime, the Wild Wild West. Summertime, Wild Wild West. Just the two of us.
Oh, shout out
you know
to
what I'm saying?
Jada.
The Men in Black song. That Men in Black song was a
Here
cut.
comes Men in Black.
But salute to Will Smith, man. My guy, man. He been doing it for a minute. That's my celebrity mention for today.
Salute to him, man.
That's my celebrity mentor in my head. Him and Jada. Like when I get on, that's who I'm gonna go to. I'm putting it out there. He's my mentor in my head. Yeah, my life coach. He's my life coach.
I wouldn't mind them adopting me. I would like to get
right. They took August Alsina in and shit. Yeah, I need them to adopt my grown ass. Them is my like.
For real.
Those are my mentors in my head. Period.
Yeah.
All right. So make sure y'all follow us at the Thefixla at Tommy G at Deja. They want to be adopted by Will Smith.
Yes, come on now.
No.
So make sure y'all tag Will Smith
for 27 cents a day.
Help me out.
For 27 cents a day, you too, Will and Jada Pinkett Smith can adopt Deja Vu and TDJI. Make it happen.
Get it. Hey man, speaking of music, we're on the topic of Will Smith, being a GOAT in music, talking about all his singles. We're gonna go to music. There was a couple records and albums that dropped last night at midnight.
Yes.
NBA YoungBoy, his album dropped last night. All YoungBoy 2, shout out to him.
Nice.
French Montana dropped a single called Twisted, featured A$AP Rocky, Juicy J, and Logic.
Oh, I gotta hear
Damn.
it.
Wale's album just dropped.
Yes.
Salute to Wale.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wow, that's crazy.
I got a couple of friends that wrote on that album too and stuff like that from Atlantic.
Dope.
So
fucking love Wale, man.
Shout out to Wale, man.
All day. I love Wale.
Lil TJ dropped his album, True to Myself. Shout out to Lil TJ. And then Roddy Ricch from out this side, from the West Coast, dropped his single, Big Stepper. And then Casanova dropped his album, Behind These Scars. Rock Nation, shout out to them. And then also Currency, Trademark, and Young Roddy. Plan of Attack album drop. And we all know YK Osiris dropped his album, The Golden Child, which we've been waiting for. And Little Kim.
Too. Yes, Queen Bee.
Her album is
Nine.
So shout out to the GOAT, Lil Kim. You know what I mean? And Pusha T drops a single, Puppets. And that is the music.
Gotta hear that.
Midnight, which music comes out every Friday, we all know. So, stay tapped into the Thefixla for the new music. Since we are on
we
this
got
topic
some other music.
There's we got Cooking.
Cooking.
While we here, Cooking just re-released on Spotify. So make sure y'all
all
go stream.
digital platforms.
All
digital platforms streaming.
Make sure y'all stream it.
When we get to Cooking.
Featuring Deja Vu and
TGJ Die.
Oh boy.
Starreon. The GOAT behind the scene. The GOAT behind the scenes.
You heard?
Yes.
Hey, how do y'all feel about that list that T.I. put out at the beginning of this week? The top 50 greatest rappers of all time.
We gotta cover this.
Put on his expeditiously.
I know he had Tupac. I know I come from that era where Tupac was a huge. I don't want to talk too much about this because I don't know a lot about all the rappers. I know a little bit about every rapper on there. I just don't know enough about all of them.
Right.
But I know Tupac on there, and as I guess it was his number one. At one point, Tupac was my number one. But then, growing up, I became a little objective to a lot of music. So, but Tupac is definitely, if not top 3, top 2.
Right. Now was this list Atlanta rappers or was it just rappers?
To be honest, this is top 50 greatest rappers of all time.
Oh, so it wasn't Atlanta. Okay, because at first I'm like...
There was a couple lists circulating
it was.
Social media.
Because I thought it was Atlanta. I'm like, well, all these rappers on here aren't from Atlanta, so that's bogus. But if it's just overall...
No, they had a West Coast one, too. That went out there.
See, I got to catch up.
Yeah. And
I know they had a debate about
Blueface
Kim.
is definitely top 10 on that.
On the West Coast?
West Coast one. And I posted it on my IG, and a lot of people just were like, yo, what the hell's going on with this list?
Yeah, I mean.
I forgot who posted it. I think it was on 92.3 or something like that. So,
what's that emoji?
We'll put that up on the Fix LA too and see what people think about it.
Right. Jay-Z was on this list too, right?
As
Jay-Z is. Jay-Z
number two. Oh, Pac and Jay-Z.
Number
Biggie what?
Number 3.
I knew it. Yeah.
Number 4 is Snoop. Number 5 is Kanye.
Oh, good.
6 is Andre. 3000. 7
Absolutely.
Eminem. 9 is 8. His top 10 is legit. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, when you go from
Wait,
there
number
on
10
out.
is who?
Number 10 is Lil Wayne.
Oh, Lil Wayne. I thought you said Lil Zane.
That's nice. Eminem in top 10? His top 10?
Lil
I'm just
Zane.
no shade. I thought that's why
Wow.
I was looking at the list like, what you say?
Little Zane, huh?
Hey,
we gonna take it back then.
Real quick, is Eminem in his top 10?
Yes.
Eminem is in his top 10. He's number 7.
That's cool.
And is that Nas? Who's that? Number
Nas
8?
is number 8.
Hey,
Yep.
yeah, okay.
Shout out to Nas.
Okay. No ladies on the top 10, but you know,
Yeah.
shout out to that top 10. I
You
fucks
know,
with
Lil
it.
Kim,
I
Lauryn
think you
Hill,
should have a lady
Lauryn
in the top
Hill.
number 16.
10. I think a lady should be at least in the top 10.
And I think it should be Lauryn
And who
Hill.
should it be?
Everybody's
Lauren
top 10.
Hill. Absolutely
And
should be
That's a
Lauren
great
Hill.
At least
question.
one
She
woman
is definitely in the top 10.
It should be at least
Okay.
one woman. That's fair. That gotta be fair.
Lauren Hill. I think she
That
is a
gotta be
definite
fair.
candidate for that
For
for
that
that
top 10.
debate.
I think so too.
For that debate,
I
think
totally
you
agree
can
with Jay-Z
definitely
on
put
that.
Lauren
On top.
Hill in
Yeah.
there. You
Okay.
might can find, there's a few others that you could debate on.
And I'm saying this
but
to
Lauryn Hill's
all
in that
men
debate.
out there. You loud, and I'm just fucking around. But y'all, if you like hip hop and you don't have at least one woman in your top 10, I got a problem with that. I
Yeah.
do got a problem with that.
Because there has been.
Because there's women out there now that's bodying niggas. I think it's more women in the top 10 today than it is men. Because there's women out there that's bodying shit, and a lot of niggas don't
just
put
off
effort
lyrical
into their
content.
shit. A lot of niggas is rely on their money and shit like that, which I ain't hating. I mean, that's cool, but it's women that's out there that's bodying the game right now. And if you ask me,
Definitely.
there's at least like from the new era, there's at least 3 women that's top 10.
I would
Which
say.
would be Nicki, Cardi, and you could probably put Remy in there
I fucks with Young Ma.
right now.
Young and May.
Young and May, huh?
Okay, let's say 4. Because I fuck with her too. I fuck with her more than I just mentioned anybody else. So she should have been the first one because she's bodying shit more than a lot of niggas right now.
Yeah.
And women, so.
I just put Lauren as all time, but yeah, today
Lauren, yeah.
them 4, those are debatable. So they should be in that debate.
And let me just say this. Young and may probably go down as, at the end of her career, top 10 all time.
I think we gonna
see.
Yeah.
But I mean, to spend too
fucks
much
with
time
her.
on that, though. Sorry about
Yeah.
that, gang.
Nah,
But
it's
cool.
I
I
got
fucks
passionate
with her,
about it.
We good. That's music. So we gonna go on to sports with my man Tommy.
That's
what we got is-
That's
Nah.
probably why I
Sports.
spent too much time on it, because we was going into sports. But, hey, it's NFL season. The 49ers are undefeated still. The Patriots are undefeated. The only 2 undefeated teams. A lot of shit going on. The Browns are not who people thought they were going to be. The NBA is what's exciting really to me. And I like football. But what the fuck happened this past offseason? The way they was shaking shit up this season. Oh, my God.
Shake shit up.
Check it up.
Let me tell you right now. It ain't no fucking joke with Kawhi Leonard. The NBA has some type of balance to it. There's no more power teams, although I think LeBron and AD is a power team because there's no stopping those 2 dudes healthy. And in the pick and roll, 2 giants coming at you like that, I don't give a fuck how many 3-pointers you shoot. You're not stopping that combination.
Definitely not.
I just want to put
Right
that
on,
out
right
there.
on.
So salute to the Laker fans.
All day.
Squad.
Y'all came up. Y'all got
Definitely.
the better roster. And I think once the season start, it's going to be chaos, man, especially on the West Coast. It's going to be a whole lot of chaos. I'm not getting into any
West.
specifics today on sports. I'm going to let another week go by because it is heating up in the NFL. We get into the second quarter of the NFL. And this pretty much determine who's going to be the elite in the NFL. So right now we got 2 undefeated teams with the 49ers. Salute to Tom Brady and the Patriots. Signing Jimmy Garoppolo seems like it's paying off for the 49ers right now. He got all that money that was guaranteed a couple years ago. He got hurt last year, but now this year they're 4-0. They're doing that defense. Nick Bosa. Big game this past week. So we gonna be excited. We're gonna get excited. We're gonna get there. So other than that in sports. Oh, the Rams. What about the Rams, Jordan? What do you they choke. I'm not doing we in LA. I'm not talking about. Nah, I can't give Rams some I can throw some dirt on the Rams, but right now it's a little early. And that's why I don't want to make some big mentionings on the Rams because it's early. Jerry Goff and then the Chargers, not to mention the Chargers also their running game. What's the thing with Melvin Gordon? You don't know any
He's back.
He just came back, huh? Really?
Yeah,
Did they sign him? Did he? No, they didn't. Oh, so they didn't re-sign him. Okay. But that's well, I mean, all season somebody will pick him up. He'll get some type of contract. But that's big for them though, because now they got their dual back, Eckler. He was holding it down. But that division, I think, still belongs to Kansas City. Kansas City just lost this weekend too. So but yeah, next week it's gonna be after this Sunday. I will be diving deeper into it. I don't have any hot picks this weekend either.
So how do you feel about the Antonio Brown situation?
Oh, Antonio Brown is we're gonna see next year. If anyone's smart, I mean talent in the NFL, the talent does trump everything. So if he's able to get signed, he'll be all right. Any team, and it has to be a team that's playoff bound. They got some championship contention. If he gets signed, if Andy Reid looks at him and signs him to the fucking Chiefs, that's a whole nother. Patriots had their opportunity, but it's some teams that can come up. Even if the Browns, because the Browns don't look like, but they got enough star power. So it's some teams out there. Hell, the Rams, right. You know what I'm saying? So it's some teams out there that can, if they feel like they're comfortable signing him, and let's put it out there for the record, there are even with the allegations that was brought up against him, there is a lot of teams that's interested in Antonio Brown right now. Even with the allegations that was brought up against him, with the two allegations being accused twice by two different parties about whatever he did sexually with them. So, and Todd Gurley is out also for the Rams. So.
Wait,
that's
is he out for the season? Oh,
just for this week?
Just for this weekend.
Yeah. Well, he's always had that issue too throughout college, so that's a big issue with him too. But I don't have much on sports right now. I don't want to dive too deep.
A bye week on
sports. You know, I don't want to fall in love with the season too early because that shit can, like injuries like that with Todd Gurley, that shit, the Rams can be a favorite before the season. Once the injury happened, that shit, the dynamics dramatically changed throughout the season. So, and speaking of love-hate relationship, we gonna dive into what Deja might have on her love-hate experience and advice. And
I don't like to give the hate. I mean, unless it's some hate, but I like to leave it at the love, the like, and relationships.
I like the relationship with G Herbo and
yeah, I wanted to speak on that. Now I didn't know that his girl was Emily B's daughter.
I had no idea.
I just found that out today.
I had no fucking idea.
But they are booed up. They look cute.
Right.
I didn't even know they was that old to have that.
Yeah, you mean Emily B?
Yes.
Now,
I did not know they was that old.
Isn't she just Emily B's daughter?
Yeah, she's not Fab's daughter.
She's not Fab.
Yeah, I think there's a daughter that's not his that she had already, and this may be her.
That's not a slight to her, but she looks damn good for her age for have a daughter that's she's like 19, 20. Because I know G Herbo like 24.
Yeah,
I didn't even know. Yeah, she's grown, but yeah, she's there. They look real cute, booed up. And then right after that, we had Fabulous and Emily B booed up.
Right.
Booty looking real nice.
Picture. Oh, you saw that?
Shout out to Emily B.
Fab is my favorite rapper.
Yeah,
man,
we also.
Like, why you do that to me?
It was a few. What's the couple? Jacquees. Jacquees. He did a whole little hotel room and had rose petals flooded all over the room for his girl Drizzy. I thought that was very, very romantic.
I like Drizzy too. I think she's really
cute.
dope.
It was real cute. It's always a debate. I wanted to also speak on and shine light on Safari and Erica Mena's wedding. I know we talked about it last week about the news of them expecting a child, but they did just get married. It was all red.
It was real.
It was beautiful. Everybody was there. Black Love. Shout out to Black Love. The wedding was beautiful. It was the color was red. It was beautiful. It was definitely beautiful. I know people have their debates on like.
And she's pregnant too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And showing. So I can't wait to see.
I'm happy for Safari though.
Yeah, I feel like he loves hard. He seems like the kind of guy who, when he's in, he's in.
I just want to say, because I talked to Star about this. I said, men need a woman to stabilize. And my philosophy, you don't become a man until you find a woman.
That's
right.
that.
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? And
it's not something that. I mean, it's things you can be taught based on, your mother or father. But like you said, it's not something you experience until you have that feeling. It's something you have to go through. I think that's awesome. I know somebody posted Ray J and his daughter, and then Scrap and their son, and talked about they're seeing more of fathers and husbands.
Right.
We're seeing that more. Marriage is happening more.
Right.
But it's also the debate on people putting the pressure on people to get married.
yeah,
And it's like marriage isn't for everybody. Some people feel like, you've been together 5 years, 8 years, 10 years. It's like, oh, when y'all getting married? And it's like, maybe that's not the plan. Maybe we, maybe this is, it's not broke, so it don't need to be fixed. And marriage isn't for everybody, and not to say that it won't work, but some people don't believe in it. Some people are the pressure of being married can cause problems in a relationship once you get married. Some people be together 10 years. You get married and then you divorced in 2.
And people realizing that's the reason why the birth rate in our community is low, because a lot of us want to get finished with school, get a job, get a career, get married, and then have children.
Well, see, that's the thing too. We covered this yesterday, about the right way. Like, what's the right? Now, I get school, and you want to get established in your career and have your finances together before you have a child. I understand that part. But as far as like marriage and then kids, I'm on the fence about that, because, like I said, everybody don't believe in marriage, or people say like people quick to have babies but don't want to get married because obviously a baby is more permanent than a marriage. I get that, but everybody don't believe in marriage, and some people, I know people who are grandparents that aren't married and are still together as grandparents and never got married. So it's not always, you can't, marriage isn't for everybody. Some people don't want it. Some couples are fine not married.
I agree with that.
It's it's to each his own. You can't expect when y'all getting married, when, or that whole thing.
That's
or even the other way
pressure.
around. Some people get married and don't want kids, and people be like, so when y'all having a baby, y'all married.
And that applies pressure.
It doesn't. It's not.
And it's usually the family members that apply that pressure, because
friends,
friends, people that's close. They like, yo, we want to see you. With children. We're family. Even your closest friends, you consider family.
Exactly.
And they want to see that
not,
that family extends, so they, and
I
it
think
becomes
it's a beautiful
pressure.
thing. I think you should have kids, but I don't think it's frowned upon to not. Maybe y'all just want to live your best life and just if you don't want kids, I don't think you should have them, because if you're not gonna give them what they need because you still want to do your thing, don't have them. Right. That's right. You know what I'm saying? People have kids they shouldn't have, and kids be neglected. So,
and we dived into that yesterday too, when we had a little pre meeting, but we had a show about it too, but like with the abortion. Right. With having a child. Who was that we was talking about the other day? Someone had a child, and it was somebody. But anyway, it's an issue where doing it the right way, and then you have a child and not able to be with the person, and having that child. So, and my homeboy, he was saluting. I was saluting him, basically. He's stepping up to the plate. It's not his child. And I've been in that position too, where it wasn't my child. I took care of the child, and it's it's not your responsibility, but when you come on, you step up to that plate and become a father. Like, that's respected amongst, I mean, for me, like, as a man, I respect that a lot from a guy that does stuff like that, because I've been through it and I know what it's, and I was at it at a very young age too.
I mean, that hits home for me as well. I mean, when you look at me and my sister, you know, my dad, my older sister, you know, my dad we don't have the same dad. So I wouldn't be here if, you know what I'm saying, if my dad didn't take my mom with the kid already. And, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't his. So I give that, or even my current situation, my oldest daughter is not my husband's, you know, child, and he stepped. So that is happening more, and I totally salute that. I think that's very honorable, because you don't have to. Yeah. Like,
but salute to Safari. I'm really happy for Safari, though.
Yeah, I can't wait. That baby gonna be bomb.
I think he's been misunderstood for a long time, but it's also the way he carry himself. But again, like a woman coming into your life, she'd change that shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? Women will change that shit. Like, if she sees something, a real woman that sees something in the man, dead, look, nigga, I see something in you. Right. You know, I'm not about to keep giving you this pussy.
Wait, we got another wedding. You know, we got another wedding. Cassie.
Oh yeah,
her wedding was so beautiful and so elegant and so simple. She had 14 people at her wedding. 14 people. She kept it simple. The dinner table was all glass. The chairs were glass. She had the gold centerpieces and everything. 14 people. Yeah. All it took was 14 people for them to say their I do's. That shit was beautiful, and she's expecting as well. Yeah. She put a little weight on, so her leg was looking nice through that little split in her dress. It was looking nice and full and thick. Shout out to Cassie.
So we know her for being skinny.
That's what I'm saying. The little weight looked nice on her. So that was another wedding.
I gotta get more normalized seeing, you know, or just detach her from Diddy, because every time I hear her, I think, and it's a psychological thing, but now
it's been so long. She was with him her whole 20s.
Yeah, it's hard to exactly. It's been a long time, so it's gonna be hard for me to just detach that. But I understand she's building her own brand now. She's becoming her own woman. You know,
and she's happy, and it's showing, and she's glowing. I think it's always hard, especially as celebrities, when you see somebody with somebody for so long, and no shade, but it didn't go anywhere, and then the very next relationship they having babies, they get married, and, you know what I'm saying, she didn't do any of that with Diddy. Whereas Erica Mena, even, she had been engaged in other relationships. She was engaged to Bow Wow. They didn't get married, and now she's expecting and they're married. Like, so that's always, you know, something to get used to when you've seen somebody together for so long, or you're used to seeing them with somebody else. So shout out to both of them for moving on and getting everything that they didn't get from their previous relationships. Sort of like Sierra. She didn't, you know, she had her past relationships that didn't go anywhere. Right now. And then the very next relationship, she had a baby, they got married, and it's just blissfully, like, that shit is just incredible.
I mean, being married to a Super Bowl caliber MVP player too makes it a little easier too to be.
Absolutely,
absolutely. I'm just.
They're both, but they're both athletes. Even
they're one of my favorite couples right now.
Sierra and Russell.
Two, and Russell Wilson. Those one of my favorite. Yeah. And then Russell Westbrook and his wife. And
shout out to
Russ. Yeah, LA native too. Shout out to Brody. That's my favorite player too. That's my favorite player. But yeah, they like one
Black
of my
Love
favorite couple right now. I like the way they doing that shit too.
Shout out to Black Love.
Hell yeah, man. Y'all can follow us and shout us out at Thefixla. TheFixla. Follow us, comment.
You gonna see it down here.
Like us, you'll see it.
Also, OhBoy Entertainment. Also, OhBoy Entertainment.
ENT.
Yes, sir. And that is Thefixla for the latest news in hip hop, entertainment, and sports. This is Thefixla, and I'm your host DJ Mees.
I am Deja Vu. Oh, we not his co-host this time. We the homies.
He's the homie.
Well, it's your homie.
Hi, Mom.
Deja Vu.
Hi,
it's
Mom.
Deja Vu to you.
Bye.
Hi, bye.